distracted driving. Now, there are many ways that you can be distracted while driving. One of the reasons to get a good car seat is so that children do not distract you. Children can be very distracting while driving, but you cannot allow children to distract you even if they are crying or they are fighting with each other. If the children are becoming too much for you to manage while driving, please stop in a parking space or on the side of the road away from other cars if you have to. It's better to just stop and solve the problem than it is to be distracted by it while driving. Help your kids entertain themselves to prevent fighting. You can give them games to play. You can give them a phone or a tablet. You can give them books to read. And you can give them snacks so that they're not hungry. Phone calls while driving. Do not talk on your phone or text on your phone while driving. This is very unsafe because it takes your focus off the road. Calling and texting while driving is banned across states. If you're caught, you will be ticketed the same way you are ticketed for speeding and committing other offenses while driving. Do not eat while driving. Eating while driving leaves you at risk of choking while driving. If you choke while you're driving, then that is a danger for yourself and others. You can choke to death, and you can lose control of your vehicle altogether. Passengers can choke if the vehicle stops suddenly. So please, wait to get home or eat while parked and not driving your car. Smoking tobacco while driving is illegal in some states. Smoking other drugs, such as marijuana and other illegal drugs, is illegal across all states. Regardless if it's illegal or legal, smoking while driving is dangerous, and it distracts you from the road the same way that phones and food do. So please, do not smoke while driving. Each state has different laws that organize how you are fined for crimes while driving and how your license is suspended. California's and New York's laws are very complicated. So we've provided direct links that help you determine which offense can lead to what fine and whether it's suspended. In Massachusetts, your license can be suspended after 3 speeding tickets, but other offenses may vary. We've provided tables and resources to show you the point system for violations for various other states. In order to get your license, you have to go to driving school. Driving schools are organized in America by the state governments. Each exam has different requirements, depending on the state and depending on your status as a driver. California requires a vision test, a knowledge test, and a behind-the-wheel test. New York State requires you to get a learner permit, supervised driving, and a pre-license course, and then a road test. We've provided resources about the driver exams of these states here. And if your state is not listed, you can Google your state and then the DMV and then driver exam. Car and driver insurance plans. Different insurance companies have different premiums, different plans, based on your state of residence and based on your driver history. There are many tools available to help you compare plans based on price and other differences. We've provided some insurance comparison tools below at popular websites in America. Car and driver insurance discounts. Different kinds of drivers can have different insurance discounts or different prices. Teenagers pay the most for car insurance because they're often the riskiest kind of drivers. They have less experience and they're less practiced and they're more prone to taking risks. Adult drivers pay less overall, except for the elderly. The elderly have worse vision while driving, so they tend to pay more than other adults. College students can get discounts if they have good grades, depending on the insurer. Lastly, women tend to pay less for insurance than men because women take fewer risks while driving than men. Married people pay less than single people. Car insurance plans with two or more people can be cheaper depending on the company and your driver risk. People with good credit scores pay less for insurance than people with bad ones. And to reiterate, you need to pass your driver exam to get car insurance. We've provided a list of national averages for car insurance at different companies. None of these rates are accounted for by state. Some states have higher premiums than others, but these are national averages for different insurance companies. So this is the premium that one person can expect to pay per year for these companies in America. As you can see, the price ranges dramatically, with some car insurance companies being only $1,300 and others being more than $2,400. Registration and inspection fees. Now, there is large variation in the registration and inspection fees depending on the state. Some states have very complicated calculations for the fees. Others have consistent fees. California and New York, you need to calculate based on the car you drive, the registration and inspection fee. In Massachusetts, the fees are more consistent. The registration fee is $60 to $75, and the inspection fee is $35. Florida is very flexible. There's only a $22.50 registration fee, and there's no inspection fee at all. There are no inspections for vehicles in Florida. Road rage. Road rage is driving while very angry. In America, you can't just flip other drivers off or talk to them or shout at them through your window. Horns are only for emergency, not anger. Do not blare your horn at other drivers unless it is to prevent a collision or for another emergency. To prevent road rage, try to stop yourself from getting stressed on the road. Give yourself extra time to arrive to a destination early or on time. For example, if work starts at 6:45 a.m. and the drive is 15 minutes, you should leave an extra 15 minutes early or more to adjust for rush hour traffic, for accidents, weather, and other delays. Lanes are fixed and only move in one direction in America. Lanes are not negotiable. Never drive the wrong way on a lane. Driving on the shoulder of the road is illegal and also dangerous, so do not drive your car over the curb and on the sidewalk. You can hit people and damage your vehicle. Tailgating. Tailgating means driving too close to the back of another car. You must have a minimum of 2 car lengths between you and the other vehicle, which is about 4 to 5 meters in front of you at all times, including while driving at intersections and while merging. Never tailgate on the highway or on urban roads, even if the other car is driving very slowly. When stopped, leave enough space that you can see the 2 back wheels and tires of the other car. When driving, leave 2 car lengths of space between you and the other car. Just to reiterate, 2 car lengths is your safest bet. Car maintenance schedules. Every car needs to be maintained to work and to work well. Every car has a different maintenance schedule depending on how often you drive it and what it's used for. For example, Toyota Corollas need to have maintenance every 5,000 miles driven or every 6 months. Car maintenance schedules for a Toyota Corolla include the following. The car's batteries need to be changed every 3 to 5 years, which costs about $50 to $120. Tires need to be changed every 3 to 5 years, which cost $56 to $330. Oil changes need to be done every 5,000 miles and cost about $119 to $133. Brakes need to be bled every 40 to 60,000 miles, and this costs $139 to $175,000. Emergency safety tips. Driving on ice. Almost every road in America and every state in America experiences ice and snow on its roads, even the notoriously warm Florida. Sometimes snow melts on roads during the day and then freezes solid at night. Ice on roads is often invisible while driving, which makes it extra dangerous. Ice makes it much harder to stop than normal on roads. When you are driving on a road that has ice or that might have ice, drive at least 5 miles an hour below the speed limit on the signs after heavy snow, even when the road is cleared. Salted roads are safer, but still dangerous. To prevent ice from building up on your driveway, you can scatter rock salt on it. The rock salt helps to melt the ice faster and prevents it from freezing, since salt water has a lower. Salt water has a lower freezing point than regular water. Driving on snow and rain. Every American state has snow and rain at least occasionally. Driving while it is snowing or raining is dangerous. If you have to do it, drive below the speed limit while it is snowing or raining. Snow and rain make the roads slippery, making it harder to stop when you want to or need to. Turn on your windshield wipers when it snows or rains to clear your windshield window, and to turn on your car headlights so that others can see you. Snow and rain make it harder for other drivers and pedestrians to see cars. Turning on your headlights makes sure that they know a car is coming. Driving in fog. Fog is less common in the US than rain, snow, or ice, but it can happen in places with high humidity and cold springs and autumns, like Washington State and New England. When there is fog, drive like it is snowing or raining. Drive below the speed limit and turn on your headlights. This has been a presentation compiled by the Fletcher Afghan Evacuation and Resettlement Working Group.